Welcome, dear learners, to today's lesson. We are going to look at Science and Technology, Grade 6. We are still looking at the heart and the circulatory system. And today we are going to look at how the blood circulates. How the blood circulates, or how blood flows. Now, first of all, we need to define what is circulation. So circulation is the flow of blood from the heart to all the body parts and back to the heart again. So that is circulation. Now, after defining the circulation, then we now need to see how this blood circulates. Let's now look at how this blood circulates. How does the blood circulate? So, we shall be using a diagram to help us in showing or describing how the blood circulates. So we'll need the diagram that shows how blood circulates in order for us to be able to understand it properly. So allow me to show you the diagram, then we can now continue from there. Now this is the diagram we are going to use. That diagram shows the circulatory system, how blood circulates. Now the one that is at the center there, that is the heart. And this red part, the red part is the left part of the body, or the heart, the left part, which normally has the oxygenated blood. Now, so the circulation starts from the right part of the heart. That is the right auricle. The right auricle, that is the right auricle, which receives blood from all the body parts. It receives blood from all the body parts through this blood vessel, which we call the vena cava. That is the vena cava, which is also known as the main vein. The main vein is the vena cava, or the largest vein, which we call the vena cava. So it is the one that it gets blood from all the body parts and brings it to the heart. That is the right auricle. Now, from the right auricle, blood will flow to the left auricle. Now, from the left auricle, the left auricle will now pump this blood to the lungs. It will pump this blood to the lungs that way through this vessel, which we call the pulmonary artery. Remember, arteries carry blood away from the heart, so it will pump blood to the lungs through the pulmonary artery. And this pulmonary artery is the only artery which carries deoxygenated blood. It is the only artery which carries deoxygenated blood. So in the lungs, two things will happen. The first one, carbon dioxide will be removed from the blood, and then the second thing that will happen is that oxygen will be added to the blood. That is in the lungs. That is what happens in the lungs. Carbon dioxide is removed and oxygen is added. Now, this blood will flow back now to the heart, as it is now oxygenated. That's why you can see it is red in color, or scarlet red in color. And then it will flow back to the heart through this vessel, which we call the pulmonary vein, which is the only vein which carries oxygenated blood. Now, this blood will now enter the left auricle. It will enter the left auricle. That is blood from the lungs enters the left auricle. Then from there, the blood will flow to the left ventricle. It will flow to the left ventricle. Then the left ventricle will now pump blood to the to all parts of the body through the aorta. So this is the aorta, to all body parts through the aorta. Aorta now is the main vein is the vena cava, and main artery, the aorta. Aorta main artery, while the main vein is the vena cava. So this blood will flow to aorta, main artery, which is the aorta, and then it will flow to all parts of the body. Now, it will flow to all parts of the body, nourishing all the cells of the body, and also carrying us from all the cells of the body and taking them to their various excretory organs. And then now this blood will now again flow back to the heart that way, and the cycle continues. The cycle continues. That is how blood circulates. That is a summary of how the blood circulates. Now, we have some of the questions which you are normally asked, which I would like us to see. Like first one, and it is normally asked in several occasions. The first one, you can be asked that somebody inhaled a poisonous gas. Which part of the body, which part of the heart received, or which chamber of the heart received the poison first? So if you inhale a poisonous gas, the chamber of the heart that will receive the poison first is this one, which we call the left auricle. The left auricle, that is the one that will receive the poison first. This is because when you inhale poisonous substance, that gas will go to the lungs. Now from the lungs, when blood will go to the lungs for oxygenation. Now, so when the blood will go to the lungs for oxygenation, it will now carry the poisonous gas with it. And you can see the first chamber that will receive the poison is this one, which we call the left auricle. Now, another question that is normally asked, that somebody was bitten by a poisonous snake, and you are asked which chamber of the heart received the poison first. So if you are bitten by a poisonous snake, this is the chamber of the heart that will receive the poison first, that right auricle, the chamber that receives blood from all the body parts. That is the right auricle. So if you are bitten by a poisonous snake, the chamber that receives the poison first is the right auricle. While if you inhale a poisonous gas, the chamber that receives the poison first, it is the left auricle. Now, after having said that, let's look at some questions. Number one, which chamber of the heart pumps oxygenated blood to all body parts? Which chamber of the heart pumps oxygenated blood to all body parts? Number two, the flow of blood to all body parts and back to the heart again is called dash. The flow of blood from the heart to all body parts and back to the heart again is called dash. Number three, name 4 chambers of the heart. Name 4 chambers of the heart. Number 4, which blood vessel carries blood from the body to the right or to the right ventricle? Which blood vessel carries blood from all body parts to the right ventricle? Number 5, which blood vessels carries blood to the heart? Which blood vessels carries blood towards the heart? Towards the heart. Are they arteries or are they veins? Number 6, which blood vessels carries blood away from the heart? Which blood vessels carries blood away from the heart? Are they arteries or are they veins? Number 7, the largest vein or the main vein is known as dash. The largest vein or the main vein is known as dash. Number 8, the largest artery or the main artery is known as dash. The largest artery of the main artery is known as dash. Number 9, which part of the heart pumps oxygenated blood or contains oxygenated blood? Is it the left part or the right part? Number 10, Mutiso was bitten by a poisonous snake. Which part or which chamber of the heart received the poison first? Which chamber of the heart received the poison first? And lastly, Mwangi inhaled a poisonous gas. Mwangi inhaled a poisonous gas. Which chamber of the heart received the poison first? Tackle all the questions and you need to get all of them right because all the answers are in the video. If you don't get a question right, please play back the video, you will get the answer there. Goodbye.